A huge change in Social Security is this close to becoming law. I am so stoked for this. This is huge. The Republican Party is freaking showing the receipts that they care about their base. Gigantic. So let me start with this right here. So we're going to start with Devin Carroll's LinkedIn page here. And Devin crushes, man. I don't agree with everything. I always got to I don't agree with everything Devin says. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. But, and he doesn't agree with probably anything I say because I'm just a caveman. You know what I am? Just a caveman. I don't get your Social Security ways. But I do know if you pay into it, your wife should not be able to not get the whole benefit. It's crazy. Hey. So check this out, my man Devin, right here. The Social Security Fairness Act is headed to the House for a vote. Oh, what happened here? Right here. House may force vote on bill to eliminate rules that reduce pensioners' Social Security benefits. House lawmakers have reached the number of signatures they need to prompt a vote on a bill that eliminates certain rules that reduce Social Security benefits for pensioners, retirees. The Social Security Fairness Act would repeal rules known as the windfall elimination, WEP, and the GPO, government pension offset. The bipartisan bill has wide support in both the House and the Senate. Yes, sir. Right here, my man from Louisiana, Garrett Graves. Someone sent this to me about a week or 2 weeks ago. I forgot the guy's name. And I was like, I didn't even do a video on it because there's no way this is going to pass. And anyway, I freaking look at here. So this lady almost lost her seat in 2022, all right, from Virginia. I remember we thought we were going to take her out. She just barely survived. I wish she did not, but here she is. I don't know who this guy is, Garrett Graves, but he's a crusher. They marked the 206 signatures that discharge petitions thus far collected with a press conference outside the Capitol building. Alongside organization, police, fire, all those people. That was great. By Thursday afternoon, the number of signatures had climbed to 218, enough to force a vote on the bill. The bipartisan bill would repeal GPO and WEP, and that currently reduce Social Security benefits for 3 million Americans. We've taken on a bipartisan basis something that's just completely unjust as the Republican crusher. And we don't care what the Democrat says. So this is a situation when you have some of the most important occupations, some of the most important contributors to our community that are being discriminated against. 100%, brother. Let's keep going. We already know the WEP, but basically the WEP will reduce your Social Security benefit by about a max of about $550 or $600 a month. All it does is reduce your first bend point from 0.9 to 0.4. That's what it does. I don't want to get too detailed in the specifics, but it does reduce your benefit, but not nearly as much as the GPO. The GPO reduces spousal and survivor benefits for those who do not contribute to Social Security payroll taxes. Spousal and survivor benefits affects almost 800,000 retirees. The GPO, the WEP I don't like. That affects 2 million retirees. The GPO is it sucks, dude. I'm just telling you right now. And Devin's going to give us an example of this here in just a second. So we got Lois Carson, president of President of Ohio Association of Public School Employees. Okay, as long as it's not the NEA, because I can't stand the NEA or the AFT. So I'm hoping this is not the same. They're not a part of the NEA. But anyway, either way, they're going to get the benefit of it. That sucks. I can't stand them. But hey, man, the teachers are the important ones here. I don't care about stupid Randy Weingartner, whoever the hell runs the NEA, some commie Marxist scumbag. But Randy Weingartner from the AFT, she sucks. But the teachers, you can't hold the teachers responsible for the freaking insane leaders. It's kind of like holding the UAW members responsible for their insanity leaders. You just can't do that, dude. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's the teachers. And a lot of teachers in Texas, Georgia, Virginia, a lot of red states are the ones who bear the brunt of this. I'm just telling you right now. And it's like, if you want to make an impact on your constituents' lives, especially those who are in public service, police, fire, and municipal workers and teachers, get rid of the WEP and the GPO. This is huge. And guess what? That's the Republican base. I've been saying that for years. So she said during the rules affected decision she made to support her family after her husband passed away. While Carson was able to receive income from his pension, she was not able to access Social Security survivor benefits as she and her husband both were public employees. I continue to work after 37 years because if I retire, I'm going to lose half my funding because of this law. Our friend lost $1,200 a month Social Security benefits she received on her husband's record after she retired from her job as a public school employee. Now, it does face uncertainties. Let's take it. The House bill has 327 co-sponsors now. The momentum's here. Then we go to the Senate, where it has 62 co-sponsors. Time constraints may limit the effort's progress. That's my only thing right here. Both the Senate and House have a lot of work to do before the end of the year. And, the election's only, 55 days away or something like that. Anyway, I just could not be happier that they're doing this. this is good. This is good stuff. So let's go what Devin's example is here. The goal of the bill of the WEP and the GPO was, let's see here, were put in place to make the system fair, but the result hasn't always met that goal. Here's an example. Imagine two people worked as accountants and earned the same salary for 20 years. Afterward, one became a teacher in a state where they did not pay into Social Security, and the other one stayed home to raise the kids. When they retired, the person who became a teacher would receive a much lower Social Security benefit than the one who stayed home, even though they both paid the same amount into the system. That is why WEP is often called a penalty for public service. The same issue exists, even worse, with spousal and survivor benefits under the GPO. If someone didn't work, they would be eligible for a full spousal or full survivor benefit, but if they did work in a public service, they aren't eligible for the whole thing. In fact, the GPO could eliminate every single bit of their Social Security survivor benefit you get. It's crazy. That is why WEP and GPO are seen as unfair by many public workers. What do you think? Well, of course the rule should be replaced. Anyway, so the guess would have to, the reason that they're saying it doesn't have a lot of time, have 55 days until the election. And as such, that puts, I'm surprised this is coming right now. So wonderful thing here. It's good the Republicans are joining on board. 327 co-sponsors in a House that's only 435. Good stuff, Republicans. Let's see this through, man. Let's see this through. To send it to Sniffy Joe's desk. He'll sign it. Trump would sign it. But then you got a new Congress. Got to go the whole thing next year, and it'll be put on the back burner. So this could be huge. Oh, but Josh is. I don't want to hear it. I just literally don't want to hear it. It's not fair. I don't care. I don't care. It makes no sense from a political perspective to punish your base. And your base is public service employees, the teachers, the firemen, the police officers, and municipal workers, many of them who are right-wingers, are MAGA. It doesn't make sense to punish those people. Again, how do you afford it? I've said it a million times, how do you afford it? There's 0.1% of the population spending an awful lot of money on these elections, an awful lot of money on the Democrats, corporations and whatnot, but I'm just talking about the individual millionaires. Billionaires, they can afford a little bit of a tax hike to get rid of OI, to make OI on qualified dividend income and long-term capital gain to fund increased Social Security benefits. All right. Love your thoughts. God bless. And you can whine in here. It's fine. I don't care. I say, no, it's not fair for a wife who worked her ass off as a 35-year-old school teacher in Texas. She has a Texas pension, about $2,500 a month, that doesn't have a guaranteed COLA. It's only whatever the legislature says they're going to get a COLA. That's it. Now she got $2,500 a month. Her husband dies, and he only had $2,500 a month in Social Security benefits, so now she gets nothing. No. That's not the way it was. I guess she'd lose 2/3 of her husband's Social Security. I forgot what it is. I just can't remember off the top of my head. She loses 2/3 of her pension is what it is. Something like that. Anyway, she loses 2/3 of something. In that case, I just have a feeling she loses the whole thing. I don't feel like looking it up right now because I'm too fired up by this and I got to go work out. But anyway, the GPO is a bear. The WEP sucks, but the GPO sucks times 10. That's just a fact. All right, God bless. We'll hear your thoughts. And don't forget to paw that like button.